So, Apple's M4 chips are coming, and they are going to be a game changer for the Mac lineup. These chips are going to be the most powerful, efficient, and intelligent processors that Apple has ever made, and they will feature some amazing new capabilities, such as dedicated AI hardware, new color options, and a possible launch window. And yes, I also have some exclusive details about the M4 Extreme chip that will power the Mac Pro. So subscribe to Tech Pulse Pro and watch till the end because you don't want to miss this. As you probably know, Apple has been working on its own custom silicon for the Mac lineup, starting with the M1 chip that debuted in 2020, and then followed by the M2 and M3 chips that came out in 2021 and 2022. These chips have been a huge success for Apple, as they have delivered a massive improvement in performance, efficiency, graphics, and battery life over the previous Intel-based Macs. They have also enabled some new features, such as hardware-accelerated ray tracing, which is a big deal for gaming and rendering. But the M4 chips are going to take things to the next level, as they will focus on artificial intelligence capabilities on the Mac. According to a report from Bloomberg, Apple is working on at least 3 different M4 chips with varying capabilities. The base M4 chip is codenamed Donan, and it will replace the M3 chip in the low-end Macs, such as the MacBook Air and the 24-inch iMac. The Donan chip will likely have the same core configuration as the M3 chip, with 4 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores, but it will have a faster clock speed and a larger cache. The Donan chip will also have a new AI engine that will support some new features, such as voice recognition, face detection, and natural language processing. The next M4 chip is codenamed Brava, and it will replace the M3 Pro and M3 Max chips in the mid-tier Macs, such as the MacBook Pro and the Mac Mini. The Brava chip will have more performance cores and more graphics cores than the Donan chip, and it will also have a larger memory bandwidth and a higher power envelope. The Brava chip will also have a more advanced AI engine that will enable more complex tasks such as image and video editing, machine learning, and augmented reality. The most powerful M4 chip is codenamed Hydra, and it will be exclusive to the Mac Pro, which is Apple's flagship desktop machine. The Hydra chip will be the M4 Extreme chip, and it will be a beast of a processor with a massive core count, a huge memory capacity, and a monstrous graphics performance. The Hydra chip will also have the most sophisticated AI engine that will support professional applications, such as 3D modeling, animation, rendering, and simulation. The Hydra chip will be the ultimate Mac processor, and it will rival the best of the best consumer CPUs and GPUs out there. Now, you might be wondering when these M4 chips will be available, and the good news is that we have some clues about that as well. According to a leaked roadmap from Canalys, a market analytics firm, the M4 chips will start to launch in the first quarter of 2025, which is earlier than expected, as Apple usually leaves a gap of around 18 months between new generations of its M series chips. The first Macs to get the M4 chips will likely be the MacBook Pro and the iMac, followed by the MacBook Air, the Mac Mini, the Mac Studio, and the Mac Pro throughout 2025. This means that every single Mac will have an M4 chip by the end of next year, which is a huge achievement for Apple. But why is Apple so eager to release the M4 chips so soon? Well, there are a couple of reasons for that. One is that the M4 chips will be built on a new 3nm process node from TSMC, which is Apple's chip manufacturer. The 3nm node will offer a significant improvement in performance and efficiency over the current 5nm node that the M3 chips are based on. The 3nm node will also be compatible with the future 2nm and 1nm nodes, which means that Apple will be able to keep up with the technological advancements in the chip industry. Another reason is that the M4 chips will be the first to feature the new N3E Lithography, which is a new way of making chips that uses fewer EUV layers. EUV stands for extreme ultraviolet, and it is a technique that allows for more precise and accurate chip design. However, EUV is also very expensive and complex, and it can cause delays and defects in chip production. The N3E lithography will reduce the number of EUV layers from 14 to 6, which will make the chip production faster, cheaper, and more reliable. So as you can see, the M4 chips are going to be a big deal for the Mac lineup, as they will offer a new level of performance, efficiency, graphics, and AI capabilities. They will also be the first to use the new 3nm node and the new N3E lithography, which will give Apple an edge over its competitors. But that's not all, of course. I also have some exclusive information about the M4 Extreme chip that I want to share with you. This information comes from my own research and analysis, as well as some credible sources that I trust. And I can tell you that the M4 Extreme chip is going to be unlike anything you've ever seen before. It's going to be a completely new design that will blow your mind. And it's going to be the reason why you should avoid buying a Mac Pro for another year or so until this chip hits the market. So, what makes the M4 Extreme chip so special and different from the other M4 chips? Well, the M4 Extreme chip is going to be a single chip that will have a massive core count, a huge memory capacity, and a monstrous graphics performance. It will not be a combination of two M4 chips like the M3 Ultra chip was. It will not be a combination of two M4 Ultra chips like some people speculated. It will not be a combination of four M4 chips like some people rumored. It will be a single chip that will have a massive core count, a huge memory capacity, and a monstrous graphics performance. How do I know all this? Well, I have done some research and analysis, and I have found some clues and evidence that support this theory. And I'm going to tell you what they are without wasting any time or space. The clues are the name of the chip itself, Hydra, which is derived from Greek mythology, and suggests that the chip is made out of two ultra heads or dies, the node and the lithography of the chip, which are the new 3nm node and the new N3E lithography, but with a special version called the N3H node and the N3H lithography, which are optimized for the high performance and high power requirements of the chip, and the core configuration and the memory capacity of the chip, which are up to 64 performance cores and up to 64 efficiency cores, and up to 256 gigabytes of unified memory, which make it the most powerful processor in the world. These clues are based on my own research and analysis, as well as some credible sources that I trust, such as Bloomberg, Canalys, and TSMC. So, there you have it, guys. The M4 chips are coming, and they are going to be a game changer for the Mac lineup. They will offer a new level of performance, efficiency, graphics, and AI capabilities. They will also be the first to use the new 3nm node and the new N3E lithography, which will give Apple an edge over its competitors. And the M4 Extreme chip is going to be unlike anything you've ever seen before. It's going to be a completely new design that will blow your mind. And it's going to be the reason why you should avoid buying a Mac Pro for another year or so until this chip hits the market. Wow, that was a lot of information to digest, but I hope you found it interesting and informative. I don't know about you guys, but I am super excited for the M4 chips, especially the M4 Extreme chip. I can't wait to see what Apple has in store for us in 2025. And if you made it this far into the video, then let me know in the comments below about what do you think about the M4 chips. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more up-to-date Apple and Samsung news and leaks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.